What's up, guys? Thanks for coming back for Trying Tools 1990. Today's video is going to be on the Milwaukee M12 fuel 12 volt half-inch hammer drill with steel chuck. Bare tool is $129 at the Home Depot, and the item number is 2504-20, and the kit with the charger and two of the 2 amp hour batteries is 2504-21. Right now on sale for Black Friday for the kit at $99, but regularly $159. Tool features: half-inch steel chuck, the LED work light, the belt clip, the 2 speeds with the adjustable clutch for the clutch settings for driving screws, 2 of the red lithium CP 2.0 batteries, and the charger. Let you get a look at the tool here. Overall quality of the tool is very nice. Rubber over molding is very nice. The selector switch is nice. It's got the battery gauge. The belt clip is kind of chintzy on these ones. I don't think they use as heavy as the steel on these, but it still does the job. It's not a very heavy tool. The chuck's also very nice. As you can see, it's got the steel chuck on it with the serrations on the trucks in case you got oil or water or something on your hands. It does have the drill mode with also the hammer drill, you know, for putting in cement fasteners and whatnot. It does take the the Milwaukee M12 batteries, so you can run up to a 6.0 battery in this, but it does come with the 2.0 batteries. I'm going to be running probably this 3.0 battery today, just because it has a little bit bigger of the wider bottom on it here, so the tool will stand up. Also, you can use these ones that come with it. There's nothing wrong with them. The run time just might not be as long on those as the bigger batteries, but they still do the job. Me personally, I just like to run the bigger batteries. That way when you set the tool on the battery, it has something to stand on. You know, you don't got to worry about just bumping it and knocking it over like that just did. But you get the point. You know, it just gives it a little bit more stabilization down at the bottom, like, so you don't have to worry about it falling over as easy. You know, it did just fall over, but I pushed that pretty hard. So I mean, that's the tool. It is brushless. It's the brushless motor in it, so you know the battery life on these would probably be pretty good as long as you're not drilling, you know, 40 or 50 half-inch holes with them. You know, so you know, for a little half-inch hammer drill, you know, just maybe putting in a couple of cement fasteners here and there, or you know, driving a couple tap cons or something in the concrete or something like that, I'm sure would do really well. Milwaukee's claiming that the blows per minute in the hammer drill mode on speed 2 is 25,500. The max speed is 1,700 RPMs with 350 inch-pounds of torque. From the front of the tool to the back of the tool, Milwaukee's claiming 6.6 inches. The height without the battery from the top to the bottom, they're claiming 7.8 inches. The width from side to side, they're claiming 2.1 inches. And the tool only is coming in at 2.3 pounds. So, like I said, for a small hammer drill, you know, just to have around the house, just something handy in case you have to, you know, drill holes in cement and put some tap cons in, or cement fasteners or something like that. I think it's a great little tool. It served me well the time that I've had it here. You know, just hanging stuff up in the garage. My walls in my garage are block, you know, so just drilling into the block with 1/4 inch anchors and stuff, it's done really well. You know, it's nice and light, fits my hand well, as you can see. The LED work light's also very nice. It does the same as all the other tools, you know. It comes on for a couple seconds, real nice and bright, and then it'll just fade off. And then, you know, just push the trigger, and as soon as you push it, it comes back on. I'm going to be testing it today here just to show you what it'll do. I'm going to just drive some of these drywall screws. I got 1.5 inches and a 2 inch. Got an inch or a 2 inch by 1/4 lag screw. I got a 1/4 inch by 4 inch lag screw. I've got a 1/4 inch masonry bit, a 3 inch masonry bit, and a 1/2 inch masonry bit. I'm going to try some holes in through a 1/4 inch thick steel plate. I'm going to try some hole dozers with it and then just see what it'll do and what it can't do and what its limitations are. If you guys have any questions going through this, leave them in the comments and we'll get started. Okay guys, we're gonna start the test here. I'm gonna try it out. Just running some of these screws into this 2x3, the drywall screws along with the lag screws that I have. Try out some hole dozers in it. And I'm gonna go into just some small holes into this 1/4 inch thick steel plate that I have, and then try out the hole dozers in it and see how it does with those. And then we'll go into this. It's just a paver stone that I had laying around with some of the masonry bits to see how it does there. First I'm going to do the 1.5 inch drywall screw. We'll do it in both speeds just to see how it drives it. I'm just going to keep it in the drill mode for the first one, then I'll show you the clutch settings that it has. So as you can see, I mean, has no problem driving the 1.5 inch drywall screw into there. And then I'll do this one. I'll do this one into, you know, the speed 1, then we'll go speed 2 with the clutch settings to show you how they work. So that was a 2 inch one. Drove that no problem. We'll set this clutch setting in the middle, which it has 16 settings, so we'll go to 8 and just see how that works. So again, speed 2 or speed 1 with the clutch setting on 8, it drove it the whole way. Take the clutch setting down to 4 and see if it'll clutch out. Which it did not, so you know, the clutch settings might not be very accurate on it, but I don't really, my personal opinion is I don't really use the clutch settings all that often. Yeah, it's just wanting to drive them. We'll do this one again. I'll leave the clutch setting on speed 2 and we'll go to speed, or on 2 and we'll go to speed 2 for the drive. See, there it did clutch out. So the clutch does work in the higher speed. I don't know, maybe it just doesn't have enough loss of power to drive it with the in speed 1. We'll see if it clutch out in speed 2, which it did not. We'll try the longer one. Maybe. I lost my screw. Oh, there it is. Sorry about that. I'll try that again. So that was the clutch setting in 16. I'll back that off to 8 in speed 2 and see if it clutches out on those. See, it won't even remove it. So, I mean, the clutch does work. It just seems like it has a little bit too much power for the drywall screws in speed 1. So, and it drives screws just fine. Next, we're gonna try the lag screws, which this is just a 2-inch, 1/4-inch lag screw. We'll see how that runs it in. And this is just a 1/2-inch nut driver for in the drill, nothing special about it. I'm just gonna leave the clutch setting on 16 for running these in. This is clutch setting 16 on speed 2. See, it clutched out on 16 on this, so we might actually just have to put it in the drill mode to drive these. It did suck that one down in speed 2. It did clutch out though in the clutch settings, so like I said, that was speed 2 with the clutch setting in the drill mode. This one's going to be the same thing, just a little longer, 1/4-inch by 4. See, now the tool did shut off. It has a safety feature so you don't burn the tool up. So that was speed 2 in the drill mode. I'll try to finish driving this in speed 1 and see what happens. So speed 1 did sink that one. You know, it just might have needed that little bit of extra torque in there just to sink that longer one. We'll go ahead and back those out of there. Next, I'm going to try a 1-inch hole dozer or hole saw. See if that'll cut through this 2x3. I don't know if it will or not, but we'll try it. Again, that's just a Milwaukee hole dozer. This is a 1-inch. I'm just going to flip this board up. See if it'll go through there and see if it won't. I don't know if it will or not. This is just a pine 2x3 that I have laying around, so it's really not that hard either. So it probably will cut through there with that hole dozer. Try it in speed 2 first and see if it will. If it won't, we'll just back it down to speed 1 and see if it does it. Broke the plug already. And I'm hitting my screw. So these hole dozers are supposed to be able to go through screws, so we'll see if it'll keep going. So it did punch through there. It took a little bit of pressure. And it also did cut right through that drywall screw I put in, so I'd say it did okay with the hole dozers. That's only a 1-inch. I'll try a little bit bigger one and see if it'll get through there. Try the 1.5-inch hole dozer here, see if it'll run that through the 2x3. Try it on speed 2. If it don't do it, we'll switch it to speed 1 and see if it'll finish the cut. Put it in speed 1 and see if it'll finish it. It keeps cutting off. So that was an 1.5 inch hole dozer. It did cut it. It took a, turning the speed down on it to get it to go through, but it gets you out of a pinch, I guess, so to say. I don't think I'd be counting on this to drill tons of holes like that, but it would get you out of a pinch if it's all you had. I guess next we'll go on to the 1/4 inch steel plate here and try to see what it'll do on that. This is just 1/4 inch, just regular cold rolled steel. There's nothing special about it. Start off with a 1/4 inch and then we'll move up to the 3/8 and see if it'll do both of those. Put it in speed 2 in the drill mode and we'll just see if it'll, this is 1/4 inch. 1/4 inch plate in a 1/4 inch bit, so. That was 1/4 inch. It took a little bit of pressing on it, but it got it through. Those are brand new bits also. Try 3/8 and see if it'll do that. So that was 3/8. It got fairly, actually probably better than the 1/4 inch in my opinion. So, small holes through metal, it doesn't seem like it has a problem either. Next I'm going to put this block in the vise and see how it does going through cement here. I got a 1/4 inch, 3/8 and a 1/2 inch bit. We'll see how it does going through some not hard cement, but just into some masonry stuff here, just to see if it'll cut through there. These are just some cheap steel or skill masonry bits. Said I got a 1/4 inch, 3/8 and a 1/2. Go through all of those and see what it does. I just wanted to mention too, I don't get paid by anybody to do this either, or I don't get free tools or anything like that. So this is honestly just my opinion of it, and you see what it's doing. So this is going to be a 1/4 inch masonry bit into this block. We'll see how it does. wrench did fine. Didn't really get a whole lot of heat in the bit or anything like that either, so that did okay. Try this 3/8. Did that okay also. Took a little bit more pressure to actually get the hole drilled, but it did it. Last one we're gonna try here is a 1/2 inch. I don't know if this is a pretty big bit. I don't know if it's gonna, how it's gonna handle this. Hopefully it will, being that it has the 1/2 inch chuck on there, but we'll see. Drilled that okay too. The block slipped in the vise on me here a little bit, but it drilled them, definitely did. And as you can see, that was the 1/4, the 3/8, and the 1/2. So it drilled right through them. Took a little bit more pressure than a bigger hammer drill, but all in all, I say it did okay. Yeah, guys, honestly, I mean, if you just need just a, you know, a small hammer drill to have around just for small odds and ends to get some jobs done around your house or something like that, or, you know, just to take out on a service call with you if you're in the construction field, just to maybe like hang a flagpole on a house or something like that. You know, it's a good little tool to have around. If you guys have any questions or comments, please leave them below. The comments are definitely going to help to improve my videos here. If there's any else things you want to see out of this, leave them down there also. And please like the video and subscribe to the channel. Thanks, everyone. Have a good night.